Alright, heading for the highway now. So stay tuned, stay locked on. All right, highway time. Straight across the road is the straight across there is the Wallafield racetrack. It used to be an airstrip for the American base. When the Americans was here in World War II, they built that airstrip or air base. We use the base, but the airstrip is a racetrack now. Alright, so just giving you guys some knowledge, a little history. Not everyone knows. Not everyone knows the history of Trinidad and Tobago. If you guys want some beautiful memory, if you guys want to go down memory lane, I can take you there, because I love history and I have a passion for history. Like this highway, for example. This highway was built by the Americans, and this land, this area here was leased to the Americans for 99 years. 99 years and up yet. But when World War II ended in 1945, they gave it up. Mightn't be immediately, but they gave it up. I think Dr. Eric William made the petition, to retain the land, due to the fact that they were not here no more. So this land here were leased to the Americans for 99 years, and they used this as a base and well, you could say a launch platform to attack the enemy. And well, they were fighting a war on two fronts. They were fighting the Japanese and they were fighting the Germans. So here, so Trinidad had a strategic position. Gave the Americans a tactical advantage. It was like a launch pad for the planes, for the bombers. Yeah. Hope you guys like history. If you're interested in more, subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button and press that notification bell, and you'll get my videos every time they drop. because I'm also a historian. I love to teach history. You know, I love to teach the people who are willing to learn, absorb knowledge. Alright, up to this point, show them the columns. See those columns there? See those columns over there? Up to that point, what belong to the Americans. Up to those columns were leased. Up to that point were leased land. If you guys don't know, alright, now you know. Chagaramas was also leased to the Americans. Right? The army base there were also the American army base. They leased the whole western peninsula. They leased the whole western peninsula. The whole tip of that part of Trinidad was leased for 99 years. Knowledge is power, everyone. Alright, let me give you guys a little history about this highway. Alright? This highway is called the Churchill-Roosevelt Highway. Now, Churchill was the Prime Minister of England in World War II. Theodore Roosevelt was the President of the United States in World War II. Now, the Americans and the British win the war. So they were war heroes. They were war heroes. So, since the Americans built part of the highway, and we were under the British at the time. Because remember, we got independence in 1962. What I'm talking about here is not too long after World War II, in the 40s, right? In the 40s. So they named the highway after two war heroes. Churchill-Roosevelt Highway. Alright, so in case if you guys wondering where the highway got its name from, who the hell is Churchill Roosevelt? Churchill Roosevelt is two leaders and victors of war against the Germans and the Japanese in 1945. Now, the highway that heading south from Grand Bazaar all the way to Pinal. Part of the highway is called the Uriah Butler Highway. I don't know if you guys know who is Uriah Butler, but he's a trade unionist and a freedom fighter. He fight for workers, better wages, work conditions, So let me call him a freedom fighter. Alright? The majority of the highway, like 2/3 of the highway, are the Solomon Ho-Choi Highway. Solomon Ho-Choi were the last governor before we became independent in 1962. Before independence, we didn't have presidents, we had governor. Now, a lot of names and places were named after governors that you guys might not know. For example, Woodford Square. Woodford was a governor. Picton. I didn't think Picton was a governor. I think Picton was a governor Picton. I ain't sure if he was a governor or a general in the army. Yeah, I think he was a governor. Governor Picton. Henry Street. Governor Henry. Yes, don't get twisted. Those guys were governors. Beetham. Ralph Beetham. He was a governor also. So a lot of names and tongues were named after those governors. And we had a lot of governors since in the 18th century to 1962. And Solomon Hochoy were our last governor before we became independent. When we become independent, Ellis Clark took over as governor or governor general. Now, Ellis Clark was our first local Trinidadian governor. Solomon Hochoy he was British. Alright? So let's hope I get my history right here, you know. I mean, I just read a lot. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I stand corrected. When we become a republic, I believe in 1976, Ellis Clark became president of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. President. That means we are not under the Queen no more. We sever all ties with the monarch, which is the Queen's authority. Now we have countries that's still under the Queen's authority. Countries like Jamaica, you know, St. Vincent, Grenada, a lot of those islands. Barbados recently became a republic, so now they have their own president. They sever all ties with the Queen. So you could be an independent state, but you could still be under the Queen. She is head of state in your country if you are not a republic. So in 1976 we sever all ties with the British or the Queen. Alright, just a little knowledge for you guys. Alright. I mean, I can keep going, you know. I can keep going. You know. 1962 is when we pulled down the Union Jack, which is the British flag, and hoist our own red, white and black proudly at the stroke of 12. August 31st, 1962. Stay tuned, guys, for some more knowledge. Rain, rain, sweet falling rain. You know, long time we used to sing a song as children growing up. Rain, rain, go to Spain. Don't come back to Trinidad again. Yeah, I used to sing that song as a child, not knowing how important rain was. We can't live with it, and we can't live without it. What we really want to do, what we want. Too much rain, too much sun. Not enough sun, not enough rain. Long time I used to love to play in rain. How many of you love to play in the rain? Yeah, I was a rain lover. I was a flood lover too. Not knowing the dangers of flood water. I used to love to play in flood water. But when I turned big man, I look back at that dreadful mistake I used to make playing in floodwater. Ladies and gentlemen out there, don't ever mess with floodwater. Don't let the kids play in floodwater. Okay, so I'm coming off the highway. I'm taking a right turn onto Orange Grove Road. Right? So I'm heading to the main road. Right? I'm heading to the main road here. Alright? About a mile away. So for you guys who love my history, thank you very much. You know, it's just a little that's a little sample of my historical knowledge of Trinidad and Tobago. I have a profound knowledge of the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright? Trinidad have a amazing history. Tobago have a different type of history in it by itself. Tobago changed European powers 14 times. Can you believe that? Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that? Tobago were colonized by Europeans 14 times. No, it's not 14 different Europeans. When they lose a battle, they cool it. And then they regroup. Come back. Fight that battle again. Win and regain Tobago. So sometimes, for example, the British probably claimed Tobago about 3 times. The French, the Dutch, you know, Tobago were claimed 14 times, repeatedly by the same European powers fighting for Tobago. Right? You know, back then it was all about territory. You know, overseas territory. These people never used to make joke when it come to overseas territory. Shit. Right, so I'm just gonna rap to you guys a little bit. I'm trying to grow my channel. You know, I'm thankful for you guys and your support. Can't do this without you guys. You know, you guys are the reason why I do this. You know, I do YouTube to show people Trinidad and teach them about the history, not just landmarks and places and adventures, the history behind these places and why it is what it is. So I hope all you're feeling me. I hope you guys feeling me and what I'm saying. Alright, on my next video I'll give you guys some more history of different places as I go. I wanna big up Shines. Shines is a good one. Thank you very much, Shines, for all the little advice and little you know, the little tricks and trade of the game. This YouTube game, alright? I wanna shout out Bushman. Bushman, you was the one inspired me to do this. You know, I found shines through your channel. So Bushman, enough respect. I have enough respect for you. Worse said how you know my family. You and Christum good. So me and you have to be good. Bushman, enough respect. Enough respect. And I want to close this video here. And I just want to thank God and bless the Almighty, you know, for making all this happen. Without Him, we are nothing, right? So you gotta give thanks to the Most High, you know. We gotta give thanks and homage, right, to the Most High. You gotta acknowledge Him, right? So enough respect to everyone. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, blessed love.